Well, today, the vast majority of us have our alarm clocks, have our phones as our alarm clocks, right? So it is like, it could be 3 seconds between the moment the alarm goes off and the moment we have Instagram open or Twitter open or the news feed open, right? So there's just no gap between wakefulness and consumption of outside energy. So I love the idea of people just really taking an assessment of like where, do they ever allow themselves? I mean, I think people sometimes when they're driving, they get to a stoplight and they'll grab their phone and they'll do, all these things where we just, every pause we fill in with outside energy rather than giving ourselves these moments. There's a researcher named Sherry Turkle who studies our relationships with technology, and she calls them like the boring bits, like the little moments, like when you're sitting in the waiting room at the dentist's office, when you are sitting at a red light, when you're in line at Starbucks. Like those are all boring bits where if we keep our phone in our pocket or in our purse, we can just stand there and look around, breathe, and in those spaces our minds start to wander, and that's our self, right? That's that bubbling up of our own thoughts, our own energy, our own daydreams. Like that's the self. That's how the self reveals itself, right?